network devices. We will start our discussion with a router. A router, as you know, because we have covered it already, is used to create a wide area network, and it connects at least 2 local area networks. It is your gateway, and yes, it gives you access to the internet. It means that you can browse the internet thanks to a router. But the most important sentence and thing for you to remember is over here, that a router decides how to route a message. What does it mean? Well, a router, there is a chance that a router has more than one path to get to Facebook. And it is a router's job to decide, okay, shall I go left or right? Okay, what's the best path? Which one is more reliable, faster? We'll talk about the routing protocols because they are responsible for all these decisions. But a router decides how to route, how to send a message. Here I have 2 pictures for you. On the left hand side you can see a few Cisco routers, and here 2 ports, a fast Ethernet port 01 and 00. The blue one is used to manage a Cisco router using a console cable. We'll talk about it later on. On the right hand side again you have a small office, home office device. It means it is in most cases an all-in-one device. It is a router, a switch, and an access point. Yes, it is like an all-in-one device. When you think about Cisco devices, in most cases, you put a router, a switch, and an access point. We avoid using all-in-one devices, but there are some small office, home office devices from Cisco as well. Because when you think about a home network, you do not want to put like 3 devices to access Facebook, right? You don't want to do it. You will not. This is why Cisco offers you some small office, home office devices as well. And we will use one of them in our training here, a Cisco 867 router. That is an example of a small office, home office router. And I show you a picture of this router later on. Now a switch. We know that a switch is used in a local area network. It means that it is one small area, one building, one office. A switch is a pretty smart device because it knows where your device is. So if I want to send a message from point A to point B, let's say to a printer, I want to print something, your switch knows where this printer is. It knows all these things thanks to a MAC address. It is a special address that we are going to cover later on. A MAC address allows a switch to identify a network device. We used to use hubs. We don't do it anymore. Hubs are layer 1 devices. It means they just repeat the information. They do not know enough about your network. And to make it easier for you to understand, I have an example for you over here. So John wants to send a message to Mike. And this message arrives at our hub. And unfortunately, this hub has no idea where Mike is. And you can say, well, that's not good. Yeah, it's not. This is why we don't use hubs. What can we do? Well, this hub will send this message everywhere. When you think about it, it makes sense. If I don't know where you are, I will send it everywhere. Yeah, if I don't know where Mike is, let's say I have 15 ports. I don't know where Mike is. If I send it to all 14 ports, it will arrive at Mike's PC. Eventually it will, yeah, because I will send it everywhere. Of course, it is not a good idea from the security point of view, because it means, yes, if you go online, if you access your bank, all messages will go to all devices in your network. And this is one of the reasons why we do not use hubs anymore. We use switches because they know more about our network. And for now, please memorize that there is a special address called a MAC address that is used by switches to help you identify a network device. I hope it makes sense. We'll talk a little more about network devices, firewalls and access points in our next lecture.